Welcome to English Conversation Café. Learn English through natural conversations.
Okay, wait. Where is my shoe? Where is my shoe?
Haley, we're recording.
I know we're recording, but I also cannot find my shoe, and I genuinely don't understand how this keeps happening to me.
It's one shoe. Just one. The other one made it.
The other one made it. That's the thing. One shoe is always fine. It's never both shoes, just the one.
I feel like this says a lot about your morning.
It says everything about my morning. I rushed out the door at like 8:50, still half asleep, completely groggy, and apparently with one shoe.
Welcome to English Conversation Café. I'm Max.
And I'm Haley. And yes, we start like this now.
Apparently we do. Okay, before we get into it, we just want to say thank you. This podcast is still a brand new adventure for us, and the fact that you're here listening honestly means a lot.
It really does. And if you're enjoying what we're doing, a like and a subscribe makes a huge difference for a new channel. It helps us grow, it helps more people find us, and it pushes us to keep making better episodes. So if you haven't done it yet, do it now. We'd really appreciate it.
We would. Okay, now. Mornings.
Mornings.
You say that like they personally wronged you.
They have, Max. They have.
So, today we're talking about daily routines. Morning routines specifically. And I think what makes this interesting is that you and I are just completely opposite kinds of people when it comes to mornings.
Completely. Like, what time did you actually wake up today?
6:30. No alarm, actually. I just woke up naturally.
Naturally. At 6:30. Without an alarm.
I know.
My alarm went off at 7 and I hit snooze twice. And then I woke up at like 7:40, still completely groggy, dragged myself to the kitchen, grabbed a coffee, and honestly, for the first 20 minutes, I was basically a zombie.
A zombie with one shoe.
A zombie with one shoe. That's my brand.
So when you finally woke up properly, what did your morning actually look like? Did you have time for breakfast or...
Skipped it. Completely. I just grabbed the coffee, rushed through a shower, threw on some clothes, and I was out the door. The whole thing took maybe 25 minutes.
25 minutes from bed to out the door?
Is that bad?
I mean, it's impressive in its own way.
Thank you. I'm very efficient under pressure.
That's one word for it. My morning was kind of the opposite. I got up, made coffee, took my time with breakfast. I even went for a short walk before I started working.
You went for a walk.
Just a short one.
At 6:30 in the morning, you voluntarily went outside. In the morning.
It was really nice, actually. It was quiet, the air was fresh.
I was unconscious at 6:30. I was deeply, peacefully unconscious, and I have zero regrets.
To each their own.
I'm a night person. I come alive at like 9 p.m. That's when I'm productive, that's when I have ideas, that's when I want to have conversations. And then I stay up too late and pay for it the next morning.
And then the alarm goes off and the whole cycle starts again.
Every single day. I tell myself I'm going to have an early night, and then suddenly it's midnight and I'm watching a documentary about something I don't even care about.
What was the documentary last night?
Competitive cheese rolling.
What?
It's a real thing. People chase a wheel of cheese down a very steep hill. I needed to know everything about it.
At midnight.
At midnight. So yes, that is exactly why I hit snooze twice this morning.
I feel like everyone listening right now is either completely relating to Haley or thinking, how does she function as a person?
Both reactions are valid and I respect them equally.
So, quick question for you, our listeners. Are you a morning person or a night person? Do you jump out of bed or do you hit snooze 5 times? Let us know in the comments. We love reading them.
And tell us the strangest thing you've ever stayed up late watching, because I cannot be alone in this.
You know what I find interesting, though? Even if someone isn't naturally a morning person, a lot of it comes down to what happened the night before. Like if I stay up late, my whole next morning falls apart.
Really? Even you?
Oh yeah, I'm not superhuman. If I go to bed at 1 a.m., 6:30 feels very different from when I've had a full night's sleep. I wake up groggy, I'm slower, I don't feel like going for a walk.
So you're like me. You're secretly like me.
On bad nights, a little bit, yeah.
This is the most comforting thing you've ever said to me.
I think the difference is I try to protect my sleep. Like I'm pretty intentional about winding down at night. I'll put my phone down, read a bit, have some tea, so that by the time I actually hit the hay, I fall asleep quickly.
See, that's the part I'm bad at. The winding down. I go from fully awake and watching cheese documentaries directly to, okay, it's 2 a.m., I should probably sleep.
There's no transition.
Zero transition. My brain doesn't have an off switch. And you know what the worst part is? I'm not even doing anything productive at midnight. It's not like I'm writing a novel or learning something useful. I'm just awake, watching cheese roll down a hill.
To be fair, you did learn about competitive cheese rolling.
I did. And honestly, fascinating sport. Very underrated.
Do you find it hard to fall asleep even when you do go to bed?
Sometimes, yeah. Like, I'll be lying there and my brain is just still going. Replaying conversations from 3 years ago, planning things I'll never actually do, wondering why I said something weird in 2017.
The 2017 conversation at 2 a.m. Classic.
Every night, Max. Every single night. Do you ever get that?
Honestly? Yeah, sometimes. Usually if something is stressing me out. Like if I have a big day coming up, my brain just won't let it go.
Right, exactly. And then you wake up tired and the whole day feels harder. And then by evening you're exhausted but somehow still can't sleep. It's this whole cycle.
Which is exactly why the wind-down routine matters. You're kind of signaling to your brain that it's time to slow down. Same things every night, in the same order. It helps.
Is that like an actual science thing?
From what I've read, yeah. You're basically training your brain to associate those small habits, tea, reading, no screens, with sleep. So over time, it starts to switch off more easily when you do them.
Okay. Okay, that actually makes sense. I need a wind-down routine.
You do.
Step 1. Stop watching cheese rolling at midnight.
I think that's a strong step one.
I'll start tomorrow.
Of course. What about actually leaving the house, though? Because I feel like that's its own whole thing. Like even if the morning goes okay, the moment before you walk out the door is always a bit chaotic.
Oh, always. Always chaotic. I don't know why, but I can be totally ready. Bag packed, shoes on, and then I'll suddenly think, did I turn off the stove? And I have to check. And then I check again. And then I'm at the door and I check a third time.
Did you cook anything?
No, that's the thing. I skipped breakfast. There was nothing on the stove. But I check anyway.
That is both very relatable and very funny.
It's just morning brain. Morning brain cannot be trusted.
I do have one thing I always do before I leave. I stand at the door for like 30 seconds and just mentally go through everything. Keys, wallet, phone, bag. Same order every time.
Of course you do. You have a system.
It takes 30 seconds and I have never forgotten anything.
Meanwhile, I have left the house without my phone, without my keys, and apparently today, without my full shoe collection.
Have you ever been like halfway to work and realized you forgot something really important?
Oh, yes. Okay, story time. Last winter, I got all the way to the subway, got on the train, and realized I had forgotten my laptop. For a day where I had 3 meetings and needed my laptop for all 3.
Oh no.
So I had to get off, take the train back, run back to my apartment, grab the laptop, rush back to the station, and I got to my first meeting with literally 1 minute to spare, completely out of breath, hair a mess.
What did you say when you walked in?
I just said good morning like nothing happened. And then I sat down and tried to look professional while my heart was still racing.
Just completely pretended everything was normal.
Full commitment. That's the move.
I admire the confidence, honestly.
Fake it till you make it, Max. That's how I got this far in life.
The full commitment to professionalism.
It's the only way. You know what's funny, though? I think rushing around in the morning used to really stress me out. Like, I'd arrive somewhere already anxious, already behind, already in a bad mood.
And now?
Now I've just accepted it. Like, this is my morning, this is how it goes, and I'm still getting there. Maybe 1 minute before things start, maybe a little breathless, but I'm there.
There's something to be said for that, actually. Not fighting against who you are.
Exactly. I spent years feeling guilty for not being a morning person, like something was wrong with me. And at some point, I just thought, okay, I'm not a morning person, and that's fine. I'm an evening person, and I do my best work at 10 p.m., and that's just who I am.
That's a healthy place to get to.
It only took 20-something years.
Better late than never.
See, even that phrase, better late than never, that's basically my whole life motto.
And it works for you. I think everyone has at least one of those stories. The morning where everything went wrong. So here's our second question for you today. What's the most chaotic morning you've ever had? We want to hear it. Drop it in the comments.
Yes, please. Make us feel better about ourselves.
Okay, so let's flip it. Because I don't want to make mornings sound like a nightmare. For me, a good morning is actually one of the best parts of the day. Like when everything goes right. You wake up without rushing. You have a proper breakfast. You feel ready before you even leave the house. That feeling carries into the whole day.
What does a proper breakfast look like for you? Because my definition of breakfast is apparently just coffee.
Usually eggs and some toast, maybe some fruit. Nothing complicated. But just sitting down and actually eating without looking at my phone. It's a small thing, but it really does make a difference.
See, the not looking at the phone thing, I can't do that. The first thing I do when I wake up is check my phone, like before I even fully open my eyes.
That's so common, though. I used to do that too.
What changed?
I just noticed that on days when I checked my phone right away, emails, news, notifications, I started the day already feeling kind of scattered. Like my brain was already overloaded before I'd even had coffee.
Okay, that's extremely accurate, and I don't like how much I'm relating to this right now.
So I started leaving my phone across the room at night, and now I can't reach it without getting up, which means I'm already out of bed before I check it.
That's actually smart. That's annoyingly smart.
Thank you.
I'm not going to do it, but it's smart.
And that's okay. Honestly, I think a lot of people put too much pressure on having a perfect morning. Like there's this idea that you have to wake up at 5, meditate, go for a run, journal, make a smoothie. Otherwise, you're doing it wrong.
Oh God, the 5 a.m. routine people. I've seen those videos. They wake up before sunrise and they're like, this is when champions are made.
And maybe that works for some people. But I think for most people, a good morning is just not feeling rushed. Having a moment to breathe before the day starts pulling you in different directions.
You know what? I actually had a morning like that once. A few weeks ago, I woke up early by accident, like way before my alarm. And instead of going back to sleep, I just made coffee and sat by the window for a while. No phone, no rushing, just quiet.
And how did that feel?
Really nice, honestly. Like, I felt calm the whole morning. I wasn't running around looking for shoes.
See?
I know. Don't make it a thing.
I'm not making it a thing.
You're absolutely making it a thing.
I just think everyone's different. The best morning routine is whatever makes you feel ready for the day. Whether that's a walk and a quiet breakfast, or 25 minutes of pure survival mode.
25 minutes of pure survival mode. Putting that on my resume.
Skills. Highly efficient under pressure.
Years of experience. References available upon request.
Okay. I think that is a wrap on episode 7. And honestly, I love this one. It went somewhere real.
It did. And I feel like if you've been listening today and just following the conversation, you've picked up a lot of real, everyday English without even really thinking about it. That's kind of the whole point of this podcast.
Exactly. We're not here to give you a lesson. We're here to have a real conversation and let the language come naturally. So keep listening, keep coming back. And if you want to support what we're building here, please like this episode and subscribe. It genuinely makes a difference for a new channel like ours.
It really does. And leave us a comment. Tell us if you're a morning person or a night person. Tell us your worst morning story. Tell us what you had for breakfast. Or didn't have, like me.
We'll see you in the next one.
See you next time. And if anyone finds a shoe, just let me know.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Thank you for listening. We hope today's conversation helped you understand real English better. Subscribe and join us for the next episode.